What happens when poetry meets revolution and tradition collides with modernity? Iran, a land of ancient verses and bold resistance, has witnessed a century of cultural upheaval, rich literature, and political firestorms. Stay with us as we explore the untold story of Iranian literature and culture from the 1920s to today. Section 1. The early 20th century, a nation in transition, 1920s to 1950s. In the early 20th century, Iran was awakening. The fall of the Qajar dynasty and the rise of Reza Shah Pahlavi in the 1920s triggered a cultural reform. Writers like Sadiq Hedayat, author of The Blind Owl, brought modernism into Persian literature, introducing themes of alienation and despair. Poetry, once mystical, turned personal and political. Section 2. The 1960s to 1979. Literature meets resistance. The 1960s and 70s were turbulent. As political oppression deepened under Mohammad Reza Shah, literature turned into resistance. Farrokhzad, a revolutionary female poet, challenged patriarchy and spiritual suffocation. Meanwhile, Jalal Ali Ahmad's critical essays blamed Western influence for cultural decay. Section 3. Post-1979 Revolution. Censorship and exile. After the 1979 Islamic Revolution, literature entered a new phase. Some writers fled, others were silenced. Shahnameh Parsipur was imprisoned. Marjane Satrapi, in her graphic novel Persepolis, later illustrated life under the veil and fear. Yet even censorship couldn't stop the cultural tide. Writers in exile kept Persian literature alive, blending nostalgia, pain, and protest. Section 4. Contemporary voices. Identity, diaspora, and hope. 2000s today. Today's Iranian writers, both inside and outside the country, explore identity, freedom, gender, and memory. Authors like Dina Nayeri and Kaveh Akbar speak in English, but write for Iran's soul. The internet, though restricted, has helped young Iranians reclaim storytelling, from podcasts to Instagram poetry. Culture now lives in hashtags, street art, and underground books. Despite political controls, Iranian literature breathes, resilient and ever-evolving. Closing thought.
100 years later, Iranian literature is not just about words. It's a mirror of struggle, spirit, and survival. Through kings and clerics, prisons and protests, Persian culture endures. Because in Iran, to write is to resist. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Global Chapters for more hidden tales from world literature. Comment below which Iranian writer inspires you the most. Subscribe for weekly global stories at Global Chapters. These voices were not just artistic, they were political weapons. Words became protests.